Fat Freddy's Drop, really, really good band. Group, I don't know what you call them nowadays. Look at me, look, I'm all baby faced. Let's turn the sounds down. In fact, let's put them on pause. So, here we are, Gommy's Workshop, a little bit of a catch up. Well, I put the vids up the other day, it's all sold. It's all gone. And really cool thing is it's gone. People that have bought my stuff before, what does that tell you? That tells you they like my stuff. Anyway, got this one done. This is ready to go. I've been shooting reballs out of it. Rip clips do not like reballs, so reballs you have to feed one at a time. The other little thing I wanted to show, let me just switch this off. That's it. I've still got Alex's bottle. Because I missed the fucking post yesterday. I left here, I thought it was about 4 o'clock, got up there, it's 6 o'clock! But, well, I did leave in time, right? It's just I met a very, very nice young lady on the way to the Coliseum. And we ended up going for a cup of coffee, you know, parcel under hand. She's like, what's in the box? It's like, kittens. She's like, what? I said, yeah, I send kittens around the world. She's like, what? I said, yeah, what I do is I freeze dry them, and then when I get them at the other end, they just add water and they come back to life. She believe me. I don't think I'll ever see her again. Anyway, this is the bullpup done. This will be, I won't get it in the post though, I haven't got a box big enough to put it in, so I've got to go and get a box while I'm going to the post office today. So probably in the post tomorrow, right? I just wanted to show you my little ball mixer. This little bit here. This just actually pulls out. Okay. Now the reason I use this is that when you've got this with whatever it has, 150, 180 odd balls in, like so, the weight of the paint can sometimes mess up the feed system with a rip clip. You see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you the 30 rounder, send you my little squirrel mixer, and basically what you're seeing now, remember this bit from the video the other day? That's an old motorcycle cable adjuster. In fact, you can just turn that, it's permanently attached to Yankee when you want to get the carousel out, right? But other than that, this just pushes on top of that. Don't push it down too far, and it just sits there like this and stirs the paint. Just to make sure. Rip clips not the best feeders in the world. They sound like a good idea. They're great on like Titmans and BTs that are slow firing. When you put them on an electronic gun, you know, you can get up there bursts of like, you know, 30 balls a second, or as we like to stay game legal, 12 BPS in the UK, but a burst is a different thing. Brum, brum. A burst can be a different fire rate. Anyway, I'm going off at a tangent. So this will be in the post today. What I've done is I've got a GOG reg on there and a GOG ASA on off. Okay, now I've checked this with, this is a Pro V2 and that goes in there perfectly. Some will, some won't. I didn't know what you wanted to do ASA, and I can't put an expensive ASA and regulator on this at the price. Like, I used to run this with a Di-Hyper 2, but as you know, a Di-Hyper 2 is like 90 quid, man. And I can't give you a Di-Hyper 2 in with a gun that I'm only selling for 150 quid, yeah? You know, I can't, I've got to make a couple of quid. Come on, fucking hell. I want to have a Chinese tonight. Her name's Lindy Lou. Sort you out some O-rings with this as well, okay, buddy? So we're going to put that down. Next one. This is now all tested and rocking and rolling. This is ready to go in the post as well. Isn't that beautiful? I still really, really like these hybrids. You're just starting out in paintball. You cannot go much wrong than this. Now, we did have a debate. He was asking me about QEVs, so I'm going to take the time right now to explain to you what a QEV is. Now, a QEV is a quick exhaust valve. What you've got, when your bolt's going backwards and forwards, right? Now, for the bolt to go back, we need to blow the bolt back. Now what that means is, so that air doesn't escape down the barrel that we're using to blow the bolt back, there's two O-rings. One here and the bolt's in between them, right? So it's a sandwich. And the bolt fills that sandwich. I'm not making any sense, am I? Anyway, the air that blows the bolt back doesn't go on to shoot the ball. It gets exhausted. You know, it's really tiring. Yeah, alright. Tough crowd. So the exhaust will go back through the solenoid here. Now the thing about the exhaust, because it's travelling on a longer path, you have to keep your valve open for longer, what we call dwell. Now a standard dwell on this gun, 33 milliseconds, okay? Don't ask what it's set up, I don't know. I'm going to go and print you out all the instructions today, okay? But the dwell is, as it is, it's running. So it'll be 33 plus, right? 33 being the minimum. If you want to bring that dwell down, and you try bringing it down without QEV, the gun won't work because the bolt won't cycle. So the QEV stops the exhaust gas from going through the solenoid. It will now exhaust here, so the air is travelling half the distance. Which everyone's thinking, oh, that's fantastic, it's amazing. It is amazing. But the only thing is that when you have the air coming back through the solenoid, the bolt on its forward stroke is slowed down. When it hits the ball, it's not travelling like fucking Uber light speed. As soon as you put the QEV in there and you stop the air coming out through the noid here, there's no cushion in front of the bolt, and its acceleration is different. Brittle paint and QEVs, not a match made in heaven. Some bolts you don't use with QEVs, some bolts are okay. Now, of course, what I do to combat this, I make a standard bolt. I'm not looking for the bolt, I'm just looking around. Now, I make a bolt that's got a soft face on it. The idea being, instead of like having a lump of metal hitting the ball, what you've got now is like a foam cushion, and it's much better. This will be in the post tomorrow. Again, I've got to get a box for it because I haven't got any boxes. And we'll sort you out an O-ring kit with that, and I'm going to get some instructions printed out for you today. So in the meantime, I'll see you later. Pike, don't tell them your name. Bye bye.